The track is now 18 away from 9.
You're listening to the Radio Wammo Breakfast, only on Kiwi.
It's Willie Hales from Christchurch, New Zealand. Maitreya here's his MC with a mood, with a message. To renew the faith of hip-hop, heads worldwide. But gosh, that's that's very lofty.
Yeah, I wonder who wrote that.
Maitreya. Good morning. And
how you doing, bro?
And yeah, very good, very good. Good to have you in. Actually, you did write that though, eh? Did you write it?
Yeah, I did. Secretly.
Yeah. Is it? You find it hard to write about stuff about yourself? I find it really hard. I had to do something yesterday.
Well, it's what I do for a living, I guess. You know? I just pick lines out of my songs.
Is that kind of the the essence of hip hop, isn't it? It's bigging up in yourself all the time.
Well, you reckon? I think it's about creating a party. Yeah. Sometimes you got to big up yourself to do that.
Yeah, very true. Well, I mean, you're a very busy man at the moment. You are currently nominated for the APRA Silver Scrolls in the Māori section, which is called the
Maioha Award, the APRA Maioha Award. Yeah.
Is that shortlist like the main Silver Scrolls as well? Like five artists are shortlisted. Is that
actually three?
Three.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 3 are nominated, and that's it. We find out on the night.
And you're shortlisted for Whakakotahi Rangatahi.
That's it.
Which is
nice
the name
work
of that track, which we'll hear some of a little bit later on. And this is the second year running you've been nominated.
For Maioha, yeah. Last year, Waitaha, the first single off my album.
Yeah. So, how strong is the Māori focus in your music?
Well, it's a really important part of my songwriting. You know, I've been speaking and rhyming in te reo for 10, 15 years. So it's like it's something that's really important to me to be able to bring into my music and try to. I mean, my goal is to make it normal for kids to be speaking Māori in New Zealand, and I think if we hear it on our songs and cool music, then that's a good start.
Do you think we've come a long way in the last say 10 years with that?
Yeah, a hell of a long way. There's things like MTS Māori TV and all sorts of shows like Pukana from back in the day and Tu Te Puehu and stuff like that, which has normalised the reo and made it cool.
Yep.
And I mean, I just look at kids and how much they know compared to what we knew when we first started out, and the understanding is a lot higher.
We knew nothing. We knew nothing compared to the kids these days.
Hey,
right?
They're way ahead of us, bro.
Now, you're also off on a bit of a tour at the moment. A whole bunch of artists travelling around with you. You've got King Kapisi, the Field Style Scalper, Caps.
Yep.
As well.
King Kapisi. Well, it's his tour. Hip Hop Lives Here is the name of the tour.
Yep.
Name of his new album coming out pretty soon.
Which is pretty cool. And something called the Babysitters Club. Tell us about this.
Yeah, Babysitters have been making the odd surprise appearance on the tour. Babysitters Club is just a little band that I'm in, a new band with me and Jason Kerrison and Tim Skedden, and a couple of other cats over in London. We've just been jamming in the studio, and the songs have been feeling pretty good, so we take them out live.
Making music at the lab?
No, just at our own studios.
On the lab? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just say.
Okay.
You've been in the lab. Have you been in the lab? In the lab?
That's what it says on my press release.
Yeah.
This is going out on YouTube, so people know that you're looking at your screen reading straight off the press release.
Yeah. No, the camera's on you, actually.
Oh, damn. Yep, we've been in the lab. We've just been messing around, making music, writing songs, and it sounds choice, so we're taking it on the road.
Very, very cool. Now, is it true that you split some of your time between New York and New Zealand?
Yeah. I mean, I went to New York in 2003 and came back in 2008, last year, halfway through last year.
What were you doing there?
I went over there to get famous in 3 months, and that didn't happen, so I went and did a visa run, came back, tried another 3 months, and stayed 5 years. I was freestyling in all of the open mics and all of that sort of stuff, started doing my own shows, and then I met the Rockefeller Street team in Union Square and worked for Jay-Z for a couple of years.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So, and what did that involve?
Going out on the block, basically going out and promoting the product. At that time you had Jay's Black album, Kanye West's first album.
Yeah.
College Dropout, and you had all the Cameron Buzz, the whole Dipset thing with Jim Jones, Yo Santana's and all that, and we were just out in New York, everywhere around New York, giving out product, giving out mixtapes, giving out, flyers, promoting the gigs, what was going on, just trying to rep the product.
Cool, so you kind of cut your teeth on that sort of thing over there.
Yeah. I've been in Aotearoa hip-hop for a long time, and I went over there to the birthplace of hip-hop, to try and learn some more. And Yeah, it's amazing. By osmosis, I reckon I doubled my knowledge and doubled my flavour, you know? Amazing.
And so have you been trying to replicate some of those skills that you've found over there, over here?
Well, I don't know about replicate. One of the amazing things that happened for me when I bounced from Aotearoa was I started, distance, they say that, distance makes you see things a little bit clearer sometimes. And I was able to really understand my point of difference as an artist, coming from New Zealand, that we have something quite different from the rest of the world. We have our own culture, and we have our own hip-hop culture. And I was able to define myself, I think, as an artist.
Right. This idea of having a street team, though, I haven't heard so much of here in New Zealand, but it's something that's a culture that you're trying to create here?
Yeah, but funnily enough, before I went to New York, I was working at My FM as I signed to the record label and ended up working there to get some money. And I ended up full-time at My FM running the street team with Katie and working on the breakfast show doing that. So it's something that's been, it's been part of radio culture for a long time and part of hip-hop culture on the label basis.
Do you want to start a Kiwi street team?
Why not? Let's do it, bro. You got a car for me? Let's go.
A car? What do you think we are? Car.
So yeah, it's definitely...
Give me a bicycle.
Bro, I'll come back to you on that one. So yeah, I mean, street teaming's a big part of hip-hop culture because it's about getting straight to the people that you're trying to talk to, the kids,
Yeah.
And tell them what you're about. Nothing like getting straight
well,
to
word of mouth surely is the thing, and I suppose hip-hop basically embodies that, word of mouth.
Yeah, well, if you're not hot on the street, you're not hot.
Yeah.
So...
where's home currently? Because obviously you're in Auckland City right now, but... Christchurch? Chur to the Chur?
Chur. Well, Chur will be home Wednesday when we play down there with Caps. It is home, of course. Christchurch is home, but no, I'm living in Auckland right now. I've been back in the country a year, so I've been sleeping on lots and lots of couches and as many spare bedrooms as I can.
Do you find that's a necessity though to be in Auckland when you're in New Zealand?
I think it's good to be in Auckland because I mean look where we are right now. We've got like 2 or 3 straight radio stations in one building.
It's the hub right here.
Yeah,
this is the energy centre.
That's right, and it's important to be connected to that as an artist. If we're talking to artists out there who feel like they want to be involved. Yeah, that's important. But I don't think. I mean, especially when you've spent a bit of time overseas and all of that. Seen how small and connected New Zealand is. I mean, it's a pretty easy place to get around, so I just cruise around as much as I can.
What about the disaffected youth in Christchurch? Don't you feel some responsibility to go back and sort them out?
Sort them out?
Yeah. Give them a good shake.
No, I don't feel I got to sort anybody out, but I do as much as I can. I want to be there. Delivering my message, which basically is a message of liberation, of focusing hard on something, finding something that you love, and really dedicating yourself to it, and not taking no for an answer, So any time that I can, of course, that's what I'm going to be saying.
Choice. Well, you take those messages to the gigs, obviously. Now, tonight is an unusual one at the 42 Below. I think they've got the University Bar, don't they? The 42 Below University Bar on Custom Street in Auckland City. Yeah,
it's like level 2 of the Levy building.
Yeah,
there, 20 Custom Street.
And what's happening there?
So tonight is kicking off Caps's Hip Hop Lives Here graffiti exhibition.
Yeah,
which is going to be amazing. There's artists from all around the world, as well as cats like DLT and Askew.
Cool. From
Aotearoa. I believe DLT and Shay may be playing as well.
Great.
And Manuel Bundy's playing, and of course King Kapisi, myself, The Field Style, and Scalper.
And a bunch of artwork.
Yeah,
out there as well.
and so it'll be a full exhibition, which will be pretty wicked. Starts at 7 o'clock.
And then this weekend in Auckland?
No.
Straight to Christchurch.
That's the Auckland gig. Wednesday night, Christchart. Yep.
September the 9th at the Ducks Deluxe. Then September the 10th at Dunedin Refuel. September 11th in Wanaka at the Mint Bar. Nothing. I don't know anything about that date. And September the 12th, Queenstown Revolver.
That's it, bro. Yeah. So it's going to be a big week. It'll be fun.
Awesome. And if people want to know more, go to Maitreya.co.nz.
That's right.
And you'll find a whole blog there with a whole bunch of information. And boy, you're hooked up on the social web. There's all sorts of places people can go and find out information.
Yeah, well,
about
you got to
there.
be these days, don't you?
Absolutely. Well, let's hear the track that you are, in fact, nominated for an APRA Silver Scroll. Whakakotahi Rangatahi.
Whakakotahi rangatahi, which means youth unite.
Cheers, Maitreya.
Cha-cha, thank you, Wammo.